Greetings, Wolfpack. I have something a little different today, so strap in your seatbelts, because it's going to be a fun one. Today, I wish to tell you a story. Story of one Grace Knight Sugar Mama. Now, you may be asking, who is this person, and why should I care? Well, my friendly viewer, you're about to find out. So one day, I'm sitting down, right? I'm scrolling Instagram when I get a message. It's from an account I had not seen before. I do not have any correlation to this person. It asked me if $3,000 was sent to my Cashapp, how would I spend it? Now, me being the smart cookie that I am, could tell this was an obvious scam right away. So I decided, you know what? I'm gonna reply with something witty. Now, keep in mind, I thought this was a bot, aka an automated sender that does not reply to messages. So naturally, I said back, I would invent a time machine in order to tell my past self not to accept the Cash App scammer on Instagram. I thought to myself, that'll show him. Little did I know, we were just getting started. Fast forward a bit to 2 days later. I get a reply. I'm a little bit confused by this. I had no clue this was a real person at the time. They have the bad grammar that any typical Indian scammer would. They say to me, not a scam. I can't scam you. I doubt their words, obviously, as you should. And so I say, oh yeah? And why is that? And I about died when I read their response. They said, I'm just helping people out of they bills or rent. Immediately I'm like, so we're dealing with a foreigner here. But I didn't want them to know I know. So I simply say back, your username literally says Sugar Mommy. I doubt that. Now guys, this is where it gets weird. This next message took me aback. I needed a moment to roll on the floor, absolutely dying. She comes back with, I understand your feelings, babe. I can't be here and scamming people. Trust mommy on that, babe. I'm sorry, huh? Since when am I anybody's babe? So after I took a minute to recoup after that circus, I decided this was getting interesting. Let's humor this scammer. I decided to play it cool. I decided to play along. I said, how would this transaction go down? She comes back with a very bold, I am paying you $3,000 for your first payment and $1,000 for weekly allowance Friday. It's enough. Well, I'm glad you decided what's enough, babe. Not that I'd actually get any money, but like, whatever. Anyways, befuddled by this offer, I say, and what do you do to have so much money? Alright, Pack, I'm gonna be straight with you here. This next one is a little hard to understand, but I'm gonna just give it to you straight. They said, I'm an own of company and I have a lost or company I'm control. So don't worry, babe, I can't hurt you if you are going to be loyal sugar babe. Okay, let's break this down. She presumably owns a company and possibly lost control of it, sold it, an alligator ate it. Anything is on the table at this point. And whoever mentioned hurting me, I'm frightened. Well, as frightened as you can be of an Indian guy at his computer pretending to be a sugar mommy. But anyways, back on topic. This is when I decided, let's have some fun with this guy. I say, but milady, I must know thereforth, what does an ever so kind woman like you look like? And he responds with what I can only assume was a primed and ready image of some lady off the internet. I tried to find it using Google Images, but couldn't find the exact one, so they probably got them from the black market or something. They say, that's me, and I'm like, okay, bud, if you were able to choose what you look like, why would you choose some over-Botoxed 40-year-old trying to look like a school teenager? I opt to breeze over this topic, however, seeing as it might blow my gullible cover. So I say, where in India might you be from, to try and expose them a bit. They say with brisk intent, catching on to my scheme, no, I'm from California, and you? Listen, I don't know how you're simultaneously from California and me, but alright, you do you. However, last I checked, I didn't have any kids. Though, now that they are asking me where I'm from, I get to create a backstory for myself. Deciding to go with something obscure, I say, I'm from Malta. Do I know where Malta is? No. Did she believe me? Yes. Hasty to move on, she says, good, can I Cash App you now? I decided to test her geographical knowledge and say sure, but we only have yens here. What is $3,000 in yen? She ignores my middle school level challenge and says, do you have Cash App or PayPal? That hurts. I put thought into that, you know? Real hard thought. I decided to ask for a third option purely just to be annoying, and I say, can you do Venmo? And let me tell you, she killed me with this one. She says, sure. S-H-O-R-E. Sure. I can't even. What's your Venmo? She asked. And I decided to go with the obvious answer, not stupid 69. Clearly she didn't understand. She said, what do you mean? Not stupid 69? How? I informed her on how Venmo works and said, that's my username. I switched rails to try and get her info instead, and I say, what's yours? Her ignoring my ever so caring question trying to steal her information, ignores me and says, do you have PayPal? Let's do PayPal. Well, thanks for deciding for me. PayPal killed my grandma. I was avoiding that. But, you know, I'll compromise my vendetta against PayPal for you. So I say back, okay, send me your PayPal. Once again, trying to get her info. She says, okay, oh, how much you want to pay to make sure? Really, you're killing me here with this grammar. I once again decide to send her a meme option and say, okay, I'll send you 1.69 yen. Now, at this point, she's getting pretty tired of me. She says, no worry, babe, I trust you, send me your PayPal link. I, not having a link ready, say, I don't know how to find that. Can you call me and walk me through it? Thinking maybe, just maybe, I could hear the real person behind this account, but alas, she ignored me again. She said, copy your PayPal account and paste it here. I, living in Malta, where we apparently live in the 19th century, say, I don't have a copying machine. Should I run down to the Malta Mart? Because that's what all stores are called in Malta. Now I'm going to be straight with here. After this point, she left me on red quite a few times. After the Malta Mart message, she left me for a few hours, so I messaged a second time saying, they don't have any either, with a sad face just for good measure, so she knew how I was feeling about the situation. Just about a day passes with no response yet again, so I say, good news, got a copy machine. Bad news, apparently I need internet. Can I borrow your internet? Because that's how the internet works. She replies a few hours later with, how? What do you mean? So I shot back with more false facts. We don't have internet here in Malta. I was wondering if you could send me some of yours. Because the internet is a physical thing you can send now. Now, she ignored me once again here, so I decide, fine. She doesn't want to play with the stupid guy. Let's play with the smarter guy. I say, with the trick up my sleeve, I got my PayPal link. She swiftly replies with, okay, what's your PayPal link? Now, you may be wondering, am I really giving her my PayPal? No, my dear viewer, we are giving her something even more special. Using a interesting website, I create a fake link that looks like it directs you to a PayPal page, but in reality, it sends her to a page with an auto-playing Rickroll. That's right, I just Rickrolled this scammer. She replies with, okay. Now, I assume she left to throw a fit, because she didn't reply for another hour or so. She finally comes back and says, send me your PayPal email, with a little emoji in case I didn't get it the first time. Proceeding with the same strategy, I say, never gonna give you up at gmail.com. I don't know what went through her head, but she said, then hey lost. Madam, I think the only thing that's becoming lost here is my brain cells the longer I talk to you. Now, we had a pretty big jump here because I didn't want to butt in after the then hey lost. Kind of wanted some elaboration. But after 3 days of waiting, I decided, okay, it's time to put an end to this charade. I say, hey, I got the money, thank you so much. Her being suspicious of my intent says, okay, show me. And I sent her a picture of a PayPal account with around £1,000 in it. She didn't even notice why I swapped from yen to pounds, but okay. Continuing this act, I say, this is going to change my life. Thank you so much. Now, she was not having this one bit. She comes back with, no, you have not paid. Yes, I have pay. I showed you. I say, I did indeed. I actually gave you $150. To try and stir the coals a bit more, I say, so I guess we're finished here? She repeats herself, saying, you are not pay. You can pay it now. Now, at this point, I was getting a little too sarcastic with my comments, and I said, I already did, darling. This will help so much with my time machine. Promptly ignoring my callback to the first message, she gives me an email, which, for your own safety, I won't disclose, and says, pay it here, family and friends only. Ooh, a personal email at yahoo.com. I swiftly sent her an email with a picture of a $100 bill inside. Once again changing my currency, but alas, she does not notice. And I say, sent the email, enjoy your fresh Franklin. She wanted proof, so I sent a screenshot of the email, which you can see right here. Apparently, she didn't find this funny. And finally, after about a week of dragging this scammer on, she says, get blocked ASAP. Ah, yes. Sweet, sweet victory. I'll never get tired of hearing that programmer admitting defeat. Now, what's the takeaway here? Scammers are pretty dumb and fun to mess with. Just keep your eyes open. Stuff like this could easily get you hacked or stolen from, so never give any personal info. But hey, there's nothing wrong with a little pranking, now is there? Here's the account one more time. If you want to report it, it'd be great if you could get the account taken down. Every report counts. So, thanks y'all for tuning in. If you enjoyed, go ahead and shake that like button and call to subscribe to join our pack. I hope to see you in the next one. Peace out, Wolfpack.